Welcome to the Answers for Elders radio show. Meet the trusted experts who will give you straight answers and will help guide you on the path of later life care. Now, here's your host, founder, caregiver, and CEO, Suzanne Newman.
And welcome everyone to Answers for Elders Radio Network. And we are here with a wonderful new community to share with all of you, and that is MorningStar of Beaverton. And you know, we've had the fortunate opportunity to be at the Hillsborough location, the Kirkland location, and the Silver Lake location, all in the Pacific Northwest. And what an honor and a pleasure it has been for us to be a part of the MorningStar vision and mission, and learn so much. And not only that, but we've had an opportunity to learn about your foundation and all kinds of stuff. And we are here with the Community Relations Associate of MorningStar of Beaverton, and that is Jasmine Taitano. Did I say it right?
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
So you how long have you been, I guess, first of all, you're in senior living, and you are kind of the ambassador to this amazing property. And the more and more I learn about MorningStar and all the things, I guess my question is, number one, I'm interested about you first. Tell me a little bit about you and how you got into senior living.
Yeah, sure. I moved here from Saipan 2 years ago. I'm from a very tiny island.
Wow.
And back where I'm from, a lot of our elders and the people, the culture, growing up, we really respect and honor our elders. And I have the opportunity of taking care, my grandparents and other elders in my family. So moving here and discovering senior living and all these wonderful retirement communities, I said, hey, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. And so you kind of wound up at MorningStar. How long have you been with MorningStar?
I've been here for almost a year now. I started off as a caregiver, and then lead concierge in community relations.
Oh my goodness. So you've kind of been promoted up through the ranks, and that's pretty amazing. And I've noticed that about several people at MorningStar. They started in one position and they kind of evolved. And so, to promote from within, that's a really amazing thing. And you don't see it very often in organizations, but you certainly do with MorningStar. So you have this amazing community in Beaverton, Oregon. And for those of listeners that are in the greater Portland, Beaverton area, tell us a little bit about your property.
Yeah, so it's I guess what drew me to MorningStar was the culture, the team. A lot of it has to do with Tiana's leadership too, our senior executive director, the residents here. So there's been a lot of growth. There's a lot of room for growth. A lot of opportunity is given to you. And I did not experience that at the other place that I've worked at. So it feels a lot like family. Doesn't feel like it feels like a home away from home.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell me about your community, like about the level of care that you have, et cetera, where you're located. Can you give me some general information about the community?
So we are assisted living and memory care. We have in our assisted living from basic care all the way to level 4. In memory care, we have up to an extended level of care. There's 104 apartments, all throughout assisted living and memory care together. We are almost 60% occupied. So we're getting there.
That's actually pretty good considering where we've been with the pandemic. So that's amazing.
Yeah, the pandemic has really put a lot of our occupancy and
Uh-huh.
a lot of communities actually has put it on pause. So there's
Mhm.
been a lot of foot traffic in the community, which is really nice. We have a lot of events coming up. We actually have open house every from July all the way to September, every Friday and Saturday from 11 to 3 p.m.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, it's a really beautiful community, and
Mhm.
I can't wait to have more people come and
Yeah.
visit, join us
Yeah.
for our event.
So if I'm just curious, what you are obviously the ambassador. When somebody comes in, they're going to meet you,
Yes.
and I love the fact that you have so much interest and passion for what you do and
Mhm.
staying with that, and that shows for sure. Tell me a little bit about if somebody comes to visit your community. What's the experience like when you give them a tour? What kind of things do you learn about them and learn what people are touched by when they come and see you?
Um, I feel like they appreciate a lot of the staff that are very welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
It feels a lot. The compliments that I get a lot are the atmosphere just feels very homey, and it doesn't feel like we're overselling something. They
Right.
come in and they just immediately feel that welcome from the
Yeah.
concierge to the leadership team coming out and talking to them and having
Mm-hmm.
short conversations, short but sweet conversations, and
Right. Yeah, and I
we're,
bet you have an amazing chef.
we do, and he does come out and talk on the tours as well, so that's really nice. They all try to get mixed in with the tour, so
Uh-huh.
it's beautiful because it's very touching to the family. It shows how much
Absolutely.
we care. We're real and genuine.
Yeah, yeah. And certainly if there's dietary needs or anything like that, your chef will definitely know how to accommodate that, I'm sure.
Yes, one of my favorite things about our dining area too is chef does accommodate a lot of the residents' needs, and
Uh-huh.
um, the all day dining, that's always the best part because we have
Yes.
some residents who don't wake up till 10 o'clock and don't get their breakfast till 10:30 a.m. And the good thing about it is the kitchen's always open. So
Yeah. And
that's
that's one of the beauties, because there are some of us in the world that are night people.
yes,
And we
right
have the
here.
opportunity to sleep in if we can. Like how I wish that I had that luxury, right? But the nice thing is it's having that ability to be flexible and meet other people's needs for sure. And so tell us a little bit about where you're located in Beaverton.
Um, so we are right on Barrows Road, right across the Albertsons. So our
Okay.
residents have the luxury of having Albertsons right in front of us.
Uh-huh.
It's a grocery store, so they can grab their grocery. They don't have to get in their car. They just walk across the street.
That's wonderful.
A lot of the times you have some staff that will walk with them to get some
Mm-hmm.
groceries. We go on a little outing.
Yeah.
We take a
Yeah.
break away from the desk and we'll go help one of the residents do a little shopping. And it's nice
Mm-hmm.
one-on-one time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just stuff like that makes it feel a lot like a second home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And as far as it goes with, as far as you, what do you value most about your job?
The time that I spent with residents and families, and helping families
Uh-huh.
place their loved ones in, their the final place to call home. Um,
Yes.
a lot of the time, it can be very difficult. A lot of times for the family and residents, but my job is to kind of hold their hands all the way to the end. of that process, make it a little bit easier for them, kind of take that weight off their shoulders. So I value a lot of the time that I get to spend with them.
That's wonderful.
And now, the smiles.
Yeah. And if for those of us that are our listeners that may be seeing us on YouTube or on the video, where are you sitting? What is behind you? I want to know about your community. Tell me about your background.
So we are on the patio. This is our outdoor patio. And behind me, kind of hard to see, but we have a performer getting set up.
Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. That's wonderful.
So we have a performer getting set up over here.
Nice. And look at all the chairs are set up and everything. So it sounds like lots of activities are going on at your community.
And they are just getting started with Whiskey Wednesday.
Nice. Fun. Well, Jasmine, how do we reach you? If someone's interested in a tour, how do we reach you?
So you guys can give us a call at 503-713-5143.
And they can ask for you, can't they?
For myself or Karina.
Okay.
Karina's our Director of Community Relations.
Okay.
And all the rest of the team members as well.
Yeah. And what's your website?
We are MorningStarOfBeaverton.com.
Wonderful. Jasmine, it's so great to have you on the show today. Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, of course. Thank you for having me.
We at Answers for Elders thank you for listening. Did you know that you can discover hundreds of podcasts in our library on senior care? So visit our website and discover our decision guides that will help you also navigate decision making. Find us at answersforelders.com.